I like doing that because if you can visualize where we end up at, you can actually have a lot of ways to get to the destination. Okay? If I have 20 ways to do something but I can't finish it, it makes your destination insecure. Okay? So right now Jocko's just hanging out, but if he has his guard on me, his feet will be off the ground. This is going to be right. So, okay? So look at the way I did it. It was kind of smooth. That's actually, we're going to learn that today. I didn't fall back. I sat down, and I didn't even adjust. I have it already. Okay? We'll learn that in a second. But I want you to see, I'm here. I don't scoot in. Some people do. Okay? I don't fall back. I sit right under where his feet are, and I have a guillotine grip. It just happens to be, I did it right the first time. Okay? It's right in the middle of my forearm is the placement of the foot. My foot's going to be over here. Okay? And my other foot, very important, something that I don't recall anyone's doing this before me, but I'm sure someone else did. Like, I don't believe I'm the first person to ever do this. My opposite leg is on the opposite thigh, hip. It's in the butt, but let's say it's the hip controlling my opponent, okay? I also don't need to fall to my side. I'll explain why later, okay? My feet should squeeze together, my hands should be high. I'm going to come back here and review this many times, okay? And look, I should posture up, and it's already pressure. It doesn't seem like it, but I guarantee that there's a lot of pressure, okay? My hand is very low.
I guarantee it.
My hand is very low. And there are other people that teach this. I know some Russians that teach like, put hand low for pressure. I know this, okay? It works also. I found more success high in the chest, okay? And I'll explain the snap and the punch later, which is my analogy. And look, I lift my chest up, fall back. Okay? So all these variables, where I'm in the foot, what part of my arm am I using? You know, am I twisting? Am I expanding? Am I collapsing? Am I falling? Am I scooting in? Am I high on the calf or low on the foot? Where's this foot? You know, where's this foot? Am I leaning to one side? Am I falling? I mean, so many factors, okay? If I fall to my side, it's not wrong. It's just people around the world do that. Okay? Yeah, I'm tight, and it's harder for them to mount me. But I've given them a clear route of escape that way. And that's why I don't do that anymore. Okay? Actually, I'll explain it now. So the reason people fall to the side, quick history lesson. Before 1996, everyone used to pretty much go back, straight back. But the foot was here though. No door stop. Because of that, the main problem with leg locks was getting mounted. So as soon as I fall back, that was happening to everyone. I mean, that's happened to me before, okay? So the Brazilians are like, hey man, we know fall that way, we fall this way, right? Now, mount me, bro. Can't mount me. It took about 2 years for people to figure out, it took 2 years for it to happen. 2 years. Yeah, it seems like so obvious, like, idiots back then? No, it took about 2 years. Around 97, 98, that became obsolete already. I've won tournaments doing this. Even after people learned it, I can still finish that thing, okay? But the foot was here. So jump over. That already became obsolete within 2 years, in my opinion. So, the reason people went to the side was to stop the mount. But if my foot is here, the door stopper, try to mount me, it's very hard to get over that. Try. I can always let go and push as well, okay? It's very hard to get over that. I'm also not falling back and saying, hey, you get the mount on me, okay? So we're gonna start with our opponents right here. You can fall to your side if you want your opponent to easily escape the footlock, but I wouldn't recommend doing that, okay? I'm not saying you can't. There's times you could do it, there's times you could lock, but right now let's look simple. Locking both hips, one over, one under. I'm sitting straight back. I didn't fall, I didn't scoot in. I'm not falling back to lift my chest up, and I fall back, and that's it. Jocko, put on. And Jocko still falls to his side, he still gets away with it pretty well, but I find right now, just go straight back. See, it's very hard to jump over this. And if I can, he can still prevent me, okay? He's not being careless with this, and you can develop some ambidexterity with this, okay, with this idea of simply, you can actually develop both sides with this. So we're starting with the finished solution. Let's switch to it. This is good. Knees are still together. Please don't have them open. That's a big problem, okay? Yes. This is beautiful. See, it's arched up. See, like I'm kind of suspended. Okay. I never say my way is the best way, but it worked for me, and I have hundreds of victories in competition for footlock, so it does work in my opinion. Okay. A little higher. Yes. Chest up and back. Nice and easy. Look. You see how he's just spinning in the hip here? And it's kind of hard. Okay. And this is of course other ways, but this is a solid way. One more time, hands a little higher. And chest up. Look at that. Very good. Okay. But so far. We'll start with that.
I have a comment.
Yeah. What's up? Good.
Okay, here's my comment. Let me get the arm lock. Okay, so with the arm lock, when you learn Jiu-Jitsu, it's really easy to learn, right? Everybody in this room has been doing Jiu-Jitsu for 2 weeks. What are the basic points of performance on a arm lock? Squeeze your knees, point your thumb up, and then lift your hips. So it's basically 3 points of performance, and they're all really obvious. Squeeze your knees, that's real obvious. Point their thumb up, that's real obvious. Lift your hips, that's real obvious. It's like the most big gross motor skills that you can imagine. The thing is with footlocks, it seems like it should be the same, but it's actually not. There's all these little like micro movements and things that are going on when you do it that it's like, if you heard Dean tell me, keep your hand up. Because if you let this hand slide down, if you let the hand that's on your stomach slide down, the footlock goes away. If you put this in the wrong spot, all of a sudden he's swimming his leg, and if I have it relaxed, there's all these little things that he can do that cause it not to work. And even with him not doing anything, if I go too deep here and I have it kind of on the mushy part of my foot, I can lean back and it doesn't work. If Dean was saying some people scoot their hip in and like it's okay, but the reality is if you scoot your hip in close, I can sit back here, I can't go any further. I can't go any further back. With an arm lock, I have to do is point the thumb away, squeeze your knees, lift the hips, and the person taps. It's like that easy. That's what the reason I'm saying this is because the very first time you learn an arm lock, you can basically do it. You can basically and I guarantee there's going to be some of you that put the foot lock on, and the person's like, that doesn't really hurt. That doesn't really hurt. That doesn't really hurt. And you're going to have to make these small adjustments on your own until you start making it work. So, yeah. Question.
I was just wondering, do you really jam it all the way up into your armpit? The
versus
foot?
where?
The foot? Like. Okay,
versus where else do you think it should be? Or where else do you think it is? Or are you confirming with me that it is in the armpit? What's the question? Yeah, it's in the armpit, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm just wondering if you get it as high as possible, or if it's just like a.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
So, good question. This is more dependent on how close I am, or if I scoot in and fall back. So you see how it's there? That's correct. Okay. If I was too close and fall back, now I'm on the calf. So I want to actually be right here. Relax, right here. Okay. This is good, right there. So people do this also. It's just not, in my opinion, it's not the same. It's just my opinion. Okay. You can try this. I know champions that do this way. This is going to be a little better. Okay. So I lock it like that. Not here, like that, and it's very, it cuts in. Okay? Make sense?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
You guys got any other questions?
Yeah.
You guys turn just like 90 degrees down.
This side, here, opposite. Look, this is old-fashioned, okay? And I'll explain there's like 6 reasons why I don't do this. And here. I have several hundred victories from this vlog. Not even heel lifts, that's different. I don't know, another 8 years. Okay. Here. I used to go and actually have every other weekend 8 matches. It was LA, we went to a Machado tournament, some great stuff. I used to go I would get 8 matches, I had 8 submissions. 7 out of the 8 were leg locks. I'm not saying, I've lost, of course, I have lost, but I'm saying typically, that sounds subjective. Sometimes I lose one, but I have a very high submission rate. So out of 7 or 8 submissions, usually 6 or 5 are by leg lock. Okay, and this definitely works. It's just a different way. Okay. Other questions?
Yeah. So you're not collapsing the bones in the foot. You're applying the pressure into the Achilles to get the submission.
I am. And there's ways to fall left and right. There's ways to reaping the knee is considered like bad, but if you can, and this is some purist stuff when I say this. If I can reap your knee, it's better for me. It's bad for him. Okay. It's superior technique. It's more dangerous because it's hard for him to escape. That's why I want us to, whoever has like footlock phobia, just relax. We're going nice and easy. Nothing real dangerous. Just go straight back nice and easy. Okay? It's not like this is some special thing, except for the fact that a lot of people don't train it because they're afraid. So they have some phobia of it. They don't want to learn it. And the best thing they can do is make it illegal. And that's the best defense for some people, but not to me. Okay? So yes, I'm crushing it, but I'm using posture. All kinds of ways to do it. There's all kinds of ways that are pretty cool and impressive. This is just a base where we can develop heel hooks. We can still pass. You see how from here, this is why I've shown this method.